So if you're a seven-figure business owner and you have a business partner, you're going to want to watch this video because there is a reason why the vast majority of small business partnerships fail. I'm going to share with you some of the tips in business partnerships that have made me multiple millions. Now, unlike the vast majority of small business owners, I've had the vast majority of successful business partnerships. And there is a reason why my business partnerships were successful. I was very lucky to have a mentor who showed me a system to ensure that your business partnerships have the probability of succeeding the vast majority of the time. It comes down to a fundamental behavioral principle. Now, we need to understand firstly that the number one contributor to the destruction of any relationship is unmet expectations. You had an expectation, the other party had an expectation, and there is such a big gap between those expectations that you reach a point of being unable to reconcile that gap. And the number one contributor to those unmet expectations is ambiguity of outcome. To put that simply, you guys just didn't have the conversation to define the ground rules, the goals, the aspirations, and the non-negotiables as part of that partnership. Well, why? The vast majority of us get into business partnerships because we find somebody else who we get along with. We align from hopefully a values perspective. We hopefully see the world the same way. Maybe we share a lot of things in common. And this is not the basis that successful partnerships are built. A successful partnership needs three things. One, you guys need to be better off together than you are apart. So what that means at the basic level is that if you've got two partners, you need to build double the size of business, double the amount of profit, double the amount of business value to justify being in partnership in the first place. Two, you need to have alignment of values. You must see the world the same way. And that requires you to have a deep conversation around your principles, your commandments, your non-negotiables for business and for life. There are so many business partnerships that I've seen fail because there hasn't been conversations had around values, and as a result, the relationship has been unreconcilable. And three, you need to have complementary and different skill sets. There is absolutely no reason for you to be in a business partnership with somebody who is a carbon copy of you. So if you're both really good at sales, and that's all you've ever done, there's probably no reason to be in business. If you're really good at sales and you're not good at marketing, then get a business partner who's good at marketing and not very good at sales. If you are really good at growing a business, but you're not good at the operational aspects of the business, then find somebody who is operationally fantastic. The important part of this is when you are in a business partnership, you need to have a framework that allows you to nut out these three things. And what this needs to go into is a document that you agree on that basically becomes the foundation of your partnership. And this is about holding each other to a higher standard than you would hold yourself to if you were on your own. Because this is the value of partnerships. The vast majority of my business partnerships have been successful because I've got into business with people that I know, like, and trust, that we see the world the same way. We are heading in the same direction. We want the same things, even if just for a period of time. Two, that we have complementary skill sets, that they are strong where I am weak and vice versa. And three, that we create a strategy that we are better off together than we are apart. And if for whatever reason that doesn't eventuate, that we have the ability to have a conversation around, is it anybody who's not pulling their weight? Or is it just that the partnership isn't working? Or has it run its course? And therefore we need to review that partnership and potentially end it. Now, one of the lessons I didn't learn in the beginning was that every partnership should have a finite time frame. No partnerships go forever, okay? And it's my recommendation to you that you should be setting a 5-year partnership plan. And this isn't for your life partner, this is just for business partnership. So if you are in business with your life partner, very, very different. But you should set a goal that you're working towards collectively for 5 years. You should work towards achieving that goal and then reevaluating whether you end the partnership or whether you refresh it for a further 5 years. Because when you get into a partnership with rose-colored glasses and you say, this is going to go forever and it's going to be amazing and until death do us part, it is too long a period of time for you to be able to set real and tangible goals and expectations to uphold the standard of that partnership. And people change and ultimately want different things. So having that ability to reframe and review that partnership holds everybody to a higher standard and gets you more of what you want. So if you're interested in finding out more about how we create profitable partnerships and how we've been able to build a $25 million value business as a result of partnerships, then feel free to click the link below, complete the financial performance scorecard, and let's give you the tools that you need to get your partnerships profitable.